How it feels giving advice to people online on stuff I myself have no experience in. They never came back. You don't look your age. Okay, so what you want me to do? What do recruiters mean by competitive salary? Your salary will compete with the cost of living. When you order your anglerfish from Temu. If you ain't trying to match with me like this on vacation, then delete my damn number. Remember that point in time when dropping your phone didn't break it, but instead the back of it fell off and the battery fell out and you just had to put it back on? Small YouTubers, people who watch videos with less than 1,000 views. Me, I can't wait for my day off. Me on my day off. Life sucks right now, but at least I'm not typing a paragraph and begging someone to stay in my life. During childbirth, the pain is so excruciating that a woman almost experiences what it's like having a rough day in the IT department. Heads up everyone, there are a few weirdos on this page. Someone messaged me asking to meet me in the woods for a ritual, but they didn't even show up. When you realize she's getting real mid-dump. When you feel comfortable farting in front of her for the first time, so it begins. When you hear your neighbors arguing. If I fake being intelligent, could it be called artificial intelligence? Missing dog, if anyone sees a let us know. My rent is half my paycheck and that is why I spend 98% of my free time at home. I gotta milk that place for what it's worth. What the internet did with Zootopia is vastly more interesting than the actual film itself. I love my hybrid grandson. So what's your plans for the weekend? Me and my $2. Has anyone told you how handsome you are today? No. Better luck tomorrow. Hey, that hurts. No internet. Slow internet. Me being broken but still working because I need money to exist. People claim to know history but don't know who this man is. When you leave your country with the kids for 248 years. It's a graphics interchange format, so it has to be a hard G. Oh my god, stop. How to achieve your dreams. Lower your expectations. Maybe your new dream can be having $14 in your checking account. That seems achievable for you. Who would win? Gun owners protecting their rights and freedom. One oppressive buzzy boy. My new book meeting my unread books. Being high at home is so funny. I feel like a sim. I started cooking, then started washing dishes. Now I'm just standing in a corner. When the doctor brings med students into your exam. Looters, where you can replace weapons with non-weapons. Annual meeting. Team Fortress 2. Your 20s are for enough. My 20s are for nothing. Absolutely nothing. I enjoy the flow of life as I go along with it, and it is so sad to turn something as big and complicated as a lifetime to these little eras and numbers. I don't always carry all the groceries with one arm, but when I do, my keys are in the wrong pocket. I love telling someone traumatizing lore about myself, then looking at them exactly like this. Me when the protagonist of the movie is about to kill the villain who has blown up several children hospitals and chilled entire populations, and some side character pulls the "if you chill him you're just as bad as him" card. People back in 2018 when they came across colorful laundry detergent packets. Hey kid, do you want me to ruin your life? No sir, I'm capable of doing that myself. Them, sorry but we have to cancel the plans. Me opens a bag of snacks in another room. My dog. When you finally meet your internet friends. Can't wait for COD XX where we fight in America. Call of Duty XX. How I feel when all the little kids start following me around at the family function because I was nice to one of them. Cave divers, the entire internet. Mountain climbers when they found the smallest bump to cling on. When you're finally old enough to get in on the family law but you realize you're related to MF villains. Heartbreaking. Logan Paul found alive in his home at 29 years old. Volkswagen develops high-tech office chair that can zip you around the office at a top speed of 12 miles per hour. Someone run off in the elevator. The butterfly in my stomach every time I see you. My job here is done, but you didn't do anything. My salary after 2 days. I'll eat whatever MFs when I give them a bowl full of mud. Me when I see my bed. Browsing Spotify, you find a good song. The artist isn't an a**hole, your mom likes it too. Stop effing around and get your shit together. You're gonna lie anyway, do whatever you want. What Republicans think DEI stands for. Doofenshmirtz-Evelink. Pockets, I think you have had enough, mate. Who got you smiling like that? The voices in my head. Cracked a joke, leave me alone. We just walk around pretending it's not weird that one of our hands is better at stuff than the other. Say do you or so? Guess. Why does your burp smell like my boyfriend's tum? Welcome home. What do you want to do first? Me, or me? The local mechanic, after telling the single mother of 4 her headlight fluid is out and successfully confiscating the entirety of her rent for the month. Someone once said if God is watching us, the least we can do is be entertaining a particular country in the world right now, and I took that personally. Microwaves plate of food for 3 minutes, my mashed potatoes, my meatloaf, my con. In the jungle I use leaves to wipe my A. I did some financial planning and it looks like I can retire at 97 and live comfortably for about 11 minutes. When you're an adult and have to go to appointments alone. Me, a nation logging in to read American news every day because it's entertaining, while having no idea what's happening in my own country. Do men still open car doors? How do you think we get inside? Harmless, venomous, canal plate, dual row of scales after canal plate, single row of scales after canal plate. Bro, if I see a snake I'm running, I'm not examining it, say. My parents with me. Putting in the work to become your idealized self. Daydreaming about putting in the work to become your idealized self. What gives Americans feelings of power, money, status, denying that their system is heavily flawed? Fun fact, the reason your internal body temperature rises when you are infected is because viruses are using your body to mine for Bitcoin. Disney when they hear that people don't like the new Star Wars movies. Me after I started to listen to Kanye West ironically to piss off my girlfriend but then actually started vibing with it. What have I done? Recently moved to Scotland, I pretend I have an anxiety problem so I don't have to speak to my neighbors. The real reason is I can't understand a word they say and I'm too embarrassed to tell them. My girlfriend laughing at my jokes, me who made the joke thinking I was going to sleep on the couch. We never see you after work, me after work. Silly fella wants belly rubs. Instead of who's your daddy, I accidentally said how's your daddy, and we put our clothes back on, discussed her father's diabetes. Relative, you know about computers right? Me, has a degree in computer science. No. Checking the time on your phone then checking it again because you weren't paying attention the first time. Professional idiot. I heard the government is putting chips inside of people. I hope I get Doritos. I may look normal but I used to support Tom instead of Jerry in childhood. Memes after inventing cats. A guy on the train just laughed at his friend for having still water instead of sparkling, and as he opened the top it exploded all over him and his laptop and his friend, and I made eye contact and we are now best friends. Girl showing genuine love, care and affection. Me experiencing them for the first time after convincing myself that I don't deserve them. The best snacks always sponsor NASCAR. How I feel going downstairs after a 16-hour gaming session. No, as a trans person, please criticize your trans friends' names within reason. I almost named myself after a reffing Minecraft mob when I first came out. Kid named Snow Golem. Who would win? Only known planet to support life. Rocky Boy.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.